Hello everyone, welcome back to the Third Age. It is now turn 321, and the eagle-eyed among you may notice that something significant has happened. That is correct. Correcto mundo. Umbar has been captured by Rune, which has successfully ended our invasion. So, Sauron, the softy he is, has given us 2,000 florins and given 146 units and experience bonus. I guess that is how many units we had on the invasion. That doesn't sound right. That would be 7 full stacks of troops. Well, we did have Dwarvois. We had Dawn Death. We also had, whoa, what's his nuts there? Uvatha, so that's already 3, 4, 5. Maybe it was 140 units. That's amazing. That is a horrendous amount of units. Okay, yes, we finally captured Azanul Doom, and unfortunately the army was so haggard and so far from the front line, I've just decided to disband everything that well, basically everything that we will not need to garrison Azanul Doom. We can recruit troll catapults elsewhere. Barad-dûr, whatever. And I was thinking of doing the same thing with Dwarvois, or rather Dawn Death. The problem here is that our Olaghai and our troll catapults are elite. The best of the best. These trolls, basically, they you know, pull down the arm of the catapult, they put the stone in, they just lick their finger, they gauge the wind, I guess, take a whiff. I was gonna say take a whiff of the air, as if they could aim via their sense of smell. That would be completely bizarre, but basically what I'm saying is they know exactly what the fuck they're doing. They could shoot a stone and hit you right in your bunghole, and you would have no idea where it came from, because they're miles away. Anyway, I want to grab Dawn Death, and I'm going to have him rush to the front lines, because we desperately need, as I've mentioned before, we desperately need these Nazgul and their Númenóreans to lead the charge. As for everything else, we'll have them march to Minas Tirith. And then we will have the troll catapults, which are up here. They will lag behind and eventually arrive. I think these things cost like 240 per turn, something like that. Where are they? Right here. Yeah, 270 and 190. So it's going to cost a lot to transport them all this way, but to recruit new troll catapults costs 950, and, well, the experience is priceless. For everything else, there's MasterCard. So I am, in fact, going to keep all of those guys. Now, as I mentioned, we captured Azanul Doom, thus ending our offensive in the northeast. Much the same, we won the battle down in the south with Zagmaz the Mean. It was very close. We lost a couple hundred orcs, and now we are able to march on Harondor. But I think we actually have... Okay, we actually have 2 spies available. The first is going to march down to Harondor, or rather sneak. He's going to sneak like the sniveling snake he is, and he's going to spot Gibran the Harsh. Gibran, that name is far too close to Jabroni not to be funny. Come on, Gibran, you jabroni. Bring it. Oh shit, who is this? Yaman the Gambler. And again, Yaman. Apparently he's Jamaican. He is coming to fuck us up. So Gibran and Yaman. It's Yaman, Gibran. They're going to probably double team me next turn, and I'm not looking forward to that. So I suppose we'll have to capture Harondor and garrison it pretty shortly. Luckily for us, we have the troops and the catapults to do so. Unluckily for us, it is just a city completely full of serpent guards. Some of these must be the remnants from that battle we just fought. So we are going to besiege Harondor. It's a large stone wall. I'm not sure if our catapult will be enough to seal the deal. We're gonna have to try, though. I really don't want to have to deal with Yaman and Gibran on the field of battle. I have no idea what Gibran has brought, rather. Let's take a look at Amon Ithil. It seems that there is no one in it, and very few people garrisoning the place. Is Tirithraid trading with the enemy? Land trade, MNRN. What in the fuck? Whose trade is this? There's a lot of it, too. Oh, I don't know who's trading with whom here. Maybe it's just all of the salt that I've generated these past few episodes. They're just pumping it directly into the heart of Harad. That seems likely. Anyway, that's enough of the south. Let's take a look at Gondor. So, of course, we no longer have the massive movement. What we do have is Captain Ha'arith now in the woods of Lebanon, I guess. Not Lebanon, Lebanon. And then, of course, we've got Captain Amir, Captain Umar, Captain Hudhafa, and then the garrison of Lynn here, which is Aba'an the Profane again. I'm not sure, is Aba'an someone we've met before? Hard to say. Anyway, the point here is that there's a lot of forces around Lynn here, and it's a real problem. I'm not sure if we can go on the offensive here. All we can reach is Captain Ha'arith, and once we attack him, we will probably end our turn within movement range of at least 2 of these armies, and I would really rather not have to deal with that. So maybe what we'll do is move up here. That way we can defend that river crossing and... oh fuck. Luckily I hired another spy in Arnak as well, so that's super, super helpful. And we can see we've got Naman the Profane and Al-Tufail the Obedient. So if we were to head up to this river crossing, we would be in range of Captain Umar and probably Al-Tufail and Captain Utbah, but we would be defending on a riverfront. And then I think Pelargir is decently garrisoned. If I were to recruit some more trash units, that would probably seal the deal. I think we have stone walls here, yeah. I have no idea what Ha'arith has, but it's probably not worth fretting over. Okay, so now we have to make some decisions as to what we should do with Uvatha's army. I guess we'll have to merge as many troops as we can. Let's reinforce these units. I've got no raiders within range here. Okay. We do have 1 unit of Orc Band that can go back to Pelargir. This unit is not going to be useful, unfortunately. I do have 1 here. There we go. So we've now got the 2 Orc Band, 2 Morning Guard, the Raiders, the Maulers, the Archers, which some of them are they've taken some casualties, let's say that. And then we have the Halberds, which can reinforce all of our other units, like so. Probably garrison Pelargir. Do we have any Uruks? We do, so let's take these 48, use them as the fodder to fertilize our other units. We'll use their bodies as food, I suppose. And there we go. We could probably just take these Alaghai and march to that fuck's sake. Uvatha just teleported without my consent. So who is unable to move? Apparently all the units I've merged, which is excellent. Yeah, I love that. That's great. Okay, we're gonna stick these Alaghai in Uvatha's army. We'll put these generals back in Pelargir. I suppose they can build an army eventually. Maybe cross to attack Amon Ithil. Well, this is not ideal for Uvatha. Technically, we are out of range of most everyone. Except for these guys. They're gonna cross that river and fuck me up. Potentially. We've got some troops that are marching to Arnak, but I think it would be better if we had some of those heavy troops reinforce that river crossing. We'll put everything else in Arnak. We've got generals en route as well. So there we go. We are now beginning to assemble sizable forces in our frontier cities, which is excellent. I think Minas Tirith is still pumping out units. No, actually. Let's get an Uruk archer and a Uruk soldier unit? Uruk sword and board dudes? Okay, so everything else is going to march where we need them. I've got like all sorts of shit pouring out of Mordor. We've got troll catapults, Uruks, trolls, hot women, hot men, everything. Everything is just pouring out of Mordor like magma? I've once again forgotten the difference between magma and lava. I apologize. Zagmas has gained some... Oh man, lots of traits. Fierce in battle, aspiring commander, and Harad banner. For his victory against those assholes. And look at that, Rune is now the most financially viable faction. So it reminds me of those shows where they've got the guys screaming about stocks like, this is the one, now's the time to buy. So you gotta buy. This is a AAA stock right now. It's hot. It's hot. You know, it's like that shit. This one, you gotta watch this one. This one is, the dividends are not going to pay out as much as we had originally. Oh shit. I forgot how much we were just completely dominating the other factions. So this is the territorial ranking. I think the next highest faction is Harad, which is dwindling as we speak. Top 5 factions, here we go. So it's Brunn, just over Eriador. I think militarily as well, we've totally eclipsed everyone. Yeah, Harad has just nosedived. Run is climbing, we are climbing. We're doing well. So we just gotta keep up the pressure, knocking out these armies, smacking them down, as you do, crushing them. So now we've got Ufluk and Mogash kind of hanging out in the middle of enemy territory with their dicks in their hands. They're kind of just flying without eyes. They're flying blind, if you will. So now we have to decide what target would we like to hit with these two armies, because I do not have the confidence to just have one army attack one target alone. For example, Amir here has a million Serpent Guard, basically, as does Musab. Well, I take it back. Musab has a few Serpent Guard, bunch of Trollmen, so on and so forth. So maybe what we'll do is we will get Mogash and Ufluk to attack Captain Musab. See what he does. Okay, he is not going to retreat, weirdly enough. And once we've done that, we can then decide. I think we'll have to garrison Ethring and the river crossing here. I'm still completely frightened of Captain Sufyan up here. This is the death ball, the Death Star, if you will, of troops. We now have reinforcements pouring in from Rohan. It's going to take a few turns for them to become... for them to be viable. I'm going to redirect the troops going to the Hornburg and instead send them down south, like so. So we've got a couple more units en route. I see no reason that we should not just keep pumping out all of these guys, Morning Guard, archers, maulers, etc. Now, as for the Hornburg, we currently have a bunch of Uruks, raiders, etc. My original plan was to defend at Foldburg, but it seems to me that Harad has decided not to attack Adorn right away, as I thought was their original intention. Instead, they've gone for Durwath. So we're gonna have to, well, defend somehow. We're gonna have to cause some amount of casualties to this army. It looks kind of shitty, so we may be able to do that. But we're gonna need to forge some sort of relief force. We're not gonna arrive in time, so instead we're gonna have to garrison Adorn. We're gonna send as many units over as we can. We're gonna even send Rad here, over there. He's no longer over here, he's now over other. And we're gonna do the same with all of the troops that have amassed in Foldburg as well. I think we need to grab just fucking everything. The Morning Guard and the Orc Raiders, can they leave? Sure can. There they go. The Captain Gazhorn is going to march for Adorn as well. And of course, we've got Gazbag en route. So he'll arrive in 2 turns, which is excellent. We've got some reinforcements here. So I'm choosing Adorn as my strong point because, of course, it's sort of isolated, right? It's got river crossings, 2 of them, either side. And then, of course, the hard point of the fortress itself. So not only do we have Chieftain Altufail the Profane, I feel as if every lord of Harad is profane in one way or another. They're all the Profane. It's very bizarre. We've also got Captain Akil. I'm not sure where he's going, but this is a pretty terrifying force as well. Tons of Serpent Guard, which we'll have to deal with. Okay, so up in Londare, we're still holding the line, although it looks to me like Zaglon, who is an Isengard assassin. It looks to me like he's trying to take out Hormrath of Deer, which is not ideal, I must admit. Up in Tharbad, looks like the Arnorians have begun to move, and we can probably... should we just attack Kelefarn? What do we got here? What sort of equipment have we built? Oh shit, the gate is open. Okay, so it would be very easy for us to capture Tharbad at the moment. Let's see. If I were to do a night attack, it would be much easier. Let's auto-resolve that. Clear victory. We lost 186 men. We'll execute these guys. There goes. The Arnorians we're going to occupy. Oof, sorry everyone. I've kind of forgotten what we were talking about because I just had to answer a census for the city. Oh yes, we've just captured North Tharbad and we can now attack Kelefarn without any issue. We'll just move our forces into place. Maybe we'll fight that battle near the end of the episode. But before we do, I suppose we'll have to repair the walls. Well, we're gonna have to repair everything. I would very much like to repair that great market. Well, I say that. It's only going to increase trade by 100. So we can probably let it rot like a grape on the vine. We're gonna build a shrine. There we are. And I think we'll have to tear down the dockyard. Well, an increase in tradable goods. I guess we'll hold on to it. The warehouse, much the same. Merchant bank. What can we destroy? Usually there's stables. Here we go. We'll tear these down. I think that shall be all. Okay. And did we sack that? Was I paying attention? I don't think I was. Okay, yeah, we'll attack Kelefarn near the end of the episode. Even further up north. Up north, I should say. We've got Ren the Unclean. He's going to besiege Carndum. He has 2 catapults. The garrison looks to me like it's a bunch of remnants of forces. Jesus Christ. We've got Arnor men-at-arms, heavy archers, etc., etc. I'm pretty sure that Ren the Unclean and his good friend Ufgaz could capture Carndum just with the catapults alone. Then we could march out and attack Arahel. Though we do have to go north to capture... There is a city up here, somewhere. Right here, look at that. Very hard to see. Ruskiavine? Okay. Ruskiavine, I suppose. Sounds suspiciously similar to Ruski. Or Russia. Up in the frozen north. Okay, so now we have to make a decision. Do we leave Carndum undefended? There's a massive force in Athulin. All sorts of Arnorian assholes ready to strike. What are our options? So we captured the Etten Moors. And there are what? North Athedyne, Arthedyne. Oh, Arthedyne, North Downs, Arthedyne, Weather Hills. So we've kind of got 3 targets and 2 armies. Well, 4 targets more accurately. Once we capture Angmar, that That's Carndum. We'll have to go... I think, yeah, we'll have to send Ren the Unclean north to capture that. Maybe we could move Adunafel over towards Athelin. I feel as if that will leave us open to attack, though. If I just keep dropping towers, though, maybe we will have a better idea of what's coming. There we go. We will drop an additional one at the border. Coldfells, I think, is still very... Yeah, they're still very upset about this whole being conquered thing, you know, it's... No wonder. Let's at least grab our siege equipment and the big boys. Can we do everything except for the Orc Band? One unit of Orc Band behind. Well, that'll do. This is our force. Excellent. We'll have to reforge it at some point. Or reorganize it, I should say. Yeah, so we could probably march north. It's going to be a couple turns until this force is relevant, but at the very least, we can capture Carndum. We'll have to stay there for a little while until things calm down, much like Litash. And then, of course, we can march on. What is the status? The status of Litash. It seems they are still very much upset about, again, the whole being captured thing. Being conquered and subjected to the Mordor boot. Oh, I've just realized that we have purpose-built garrison forces en route. Well, color me surprised. We also have reinforcements marching, and I guess, well, shit, we cannot retrain anything in Hormarath's Folly. We're still waiting for the culture. Amazing. Okay, let's just keep pumping out units towards Coldfells. I think... Oh my god, how many Olaghai do we have? 2 units. How about in Ren's army? He has Olaghai and mountain trolls. So we are chock full of trolls up in the north. I think we're missing archers, maybe? We've got... Well, 2 units of Uruk archers, 1 unit of Orc archers, and then... Well, just 1 unit of archers up in the north. So, well, I don't think we need archers, but we could use, possibly, some more reinforcements. Let's do 1 of everything to serve as reinforcements, like so. I think in the mountain fort and, well, what's going on with Moria? Moria is sending units towards Foldberg. Perhaps we should send units towards the west? Yeah, let's do that. Let's instead send some garrison units towards Osten Edel. They currently have some garrison units, but Beirig certainly could use some. This is a ragtag force that is not going... It's going to melt at the first hint of an offense. They're just going to flee... I would say melt like cotton candy in your mouth. Which is, on the one hand, wonderful if you're the one eating the cotton candy, but horrendous if you just happen to be some form of sentient cotton candy. Then your whole world just collapses within a half second. Everything you've ever known disappears. Everything you were ever... anything you ever were and anything you were ever to become melted and collapsed in a mere blink of an eye. Okay, so we have some options here. We can attack Captain Musab. Alternatively, we could destroy Kelefarn. I think we've... Well, we did 1 Arnorian battle and 1 Battle of Harad. Haradrim battle? Very recently. You know what? I think we'll do much the same. Let's grab... Let's play that game. Who has the better army? Do-do-do-boop, do-do-boo. I think it's Ufluk. Well, his halberds have seen better days. Although, Mogash has no halberds to speak of. It's gonna have to be Ufluk. There we go. We'll have Mogash once again reinforce. This is a much easier force to deal with. Yeah, we're gonna fight it. An auto-resolve would probably result in a ton of casualties. Well, this is slightly awkward. I had really assumed that they would deploy up on the hill, but they kind of did a shitty. And they deployed over there. Okay, well this is not ideal. It kind of ruins my whole stake thing I was going for. Okay, we're gonna have to take up a position on the hill. Unfortunately, our halberd unit is so small that they can only deploy in 3 rows at that width. It's horrendously bad. We are going to put the orc bands behind our archers. Much the same. Well, this is a little close, actually. Hold on. I don't know if we can actually well, in hindsight, I've kind of done a shitty job of drawing my lines. Okay, we may be able to use these stakes. Possibly. Hard to say. We'll take Unit 5, Group 5 rather. I think we'll have these catapults focus on probably the trollmen. I think they're a better target. Let's make everyone on guard mode as well. Okay, let's see what's going on. We've got the halberds moving. The morning guard are also going to move up here. Luckily, our reinforcements are right behind us. Very convenient. Here are our archers. They need to move up. Unfortunately, yeah, our stakes behind here. Kind of useless. Maybe we could somehow bait the enemy into attacking that. I don't think that is a likely story, but you never know. Okay, here come the Muhad tribesmen. We're gonna try to chase them off with some error boys. Once they start firing, here we go. We've got some volleys on route. Unfortunately, looks like we're splitting fire again. I hear casualties. There they are. And the catapults are instead going to fire at the massive men in the center. There we go. Okay, are we cutting these guys down? What's going on here? Okay, we're going to chase them off with the orc band before we start taking too many casualties. I think we also need to turn skirmish mode off. There we go. I don't think they actually managed to throw any javelins, so that was a success, I would say. Let's fire at the serpent guard. I think we'll get everything firing at that serpent guard. Once again, the chance that they charge into those stakes, probably very low. Oh shit, here we go. Finally, our catapult begins firing and immediately misses. I love it. That's my favorite part. Okay, so it looks like the serpent guard are charging our prepared pike line, our morning guard, uphill, weirdly enough. Okay, so now our catapult is sort of... Man, they're in a really terrible position. I only have myself to blame. Our archers are no longer able to fire at them, so let's again focus on these trollmen, I guess. Actually, we'll have these 2 units soften up this one. We'll have these 2 units fire at the dismounted serpent guard. What is this? Hashari. We're gonna have to charge out with orc band, maybe? Absorb that. Let's have our ally come up the hill, if possible. And you know what? We'll have our own infantry begin to move. Maybe we could have the orc band. No, they'll just stick behind. That's fine. Okay, let's absorb this charge, see how it goes. Just blows me away that they just pile directly into our pikes and they see very little downside. Are we firing at these trollmen? I think that was just the last volley. Oh shit, I completely forgot that we charged out there. We're gonna have to bring up the infantry. Here we go. Let's move them all up. Maybe we could get the Olaghai to charge the trollmen? I don't think that's a good match. Maybe the Uruks are a better match. The Olaghai can... Well, we'll take them around the flank, I think. We'll take them around the flank. And I think instead we will focus on those Muhad tribesmen because they are kind of terrible to fight. Because those javelins are just fucking nuts. Oh, shit, here comes the dismounted serpent guard. We're gonna have to absorb them with the raiders. We will back them up with maulers, and we'll have those Uruks charge at the trollmen, and then again we'll have the Olaghai around the flank. Come on, you guys, you need to pick up the pace. This is really hard to watch. Where the fuck are you go? Oh, that's right, I told them to charge up the hill. Okay, we're gonna have the raiders flank those trollmen. probably... they're light infantry. I can't imagine that they're going to be too resilient against my orc raiders. Although they do have those hit points. Yikes. Okay, we're going to keep moving with the maulers and the... like, holy shit, they just charged our morning guard. Are they causing casualties? No, not really. Okay. So the prepared lines of men are doing pretty... oh no, fuck's sake, there they go. They're flashing. Okay, we'll have the maulers charge this unit. The Uruks will charge this unit. Where are my Olaghai? Around the flank. Excellent. Let's go for the trollmen here. What's going on here? We've got our... let's reform that unit. We'll have the maulers move right up. Like so. And then we can flank these dismounted Serpent Guard. They're going to break through our line very quickly. The Serpent Guard, the cavalry, has just been completely slaughtered. I am loving it. Okay, so we kind of got a shitty situation going on here. Oh my god, my catapults are still firing too. I completely forgot. Okay, let's have them move here, I suppose. Then they can fire down at these masses of men. Okay, let's watch the Olaghai charge these trollmen. There's 116 of them. They were shaken for a brief second. And oh my god, they have absorbed that charge without much issue. Oh my god. Unfucking believable. Alright, we've got a lot of fighting going on. Let's see if we can focus on these Muhad tribesmen. Take down those skirmishers. Oh no, my archers are fighting somehow, inexplicably. Okay, my orc band on this flank are beginning to crumble. No wonder. No wonder. Let's see. Serpent Guard, these guys, are they gonna charge properly? Nope. Come on, you assholes. Oh, what have I done? I took them out of the... oh, fuck. My Olaghai are already beginning to die against these trollmen. For some reason, the trollmen are just like troll fucking killers. It blows me away. Okay. We're firing at those tribesmen. Alright, where the fuck are you guys going? Are you just going dead center? Okay, sure, why not? We are going to fire at that unit of Serpent Guard and Hashari. Actually, let's fire at the Hashari. There's no way that's gonna go wrong, right? Oh my god, my Olaghai are getting the shit kicked out of them. How is this possible? Oh, that's really annoying. Oh my god, my maulers broke as well. 200 maulers have just broken, leaving a massive hole in my line. My trolls really need to get firing. Fuck sake. I'm really choked about these Olaghai. I gotta remember that these... the trollmen are anti-troll infantry. It's crazy. Okay, what's going on? Mogash is now beginning to... fuck me, my Olaghai are dead. They're gone. We are suffering massive... I feel like the trollmen are a bit of a bigger issue than the Serpent Guard sometimes. Man, I cannot believe that. My fucking maulers just broke. Okay, well. Luckily our halberds are... our halberds are fine. Okay, we're gonna have to use our general to flank a bit. Let's see what's going on. We've got a unit of orc maulers. Looks like they've dealt with their charge, which was, I guess, attacking a unit of... what was it? Trollmen, I think? Okay, come on. These Olaghai are going to throw themselves upon the javelins of the enemy. Let's see, we've got 3 of them left. Let's make good use of them. Maybe we could charge those Hashari. Ooh, they're going for my Uruks. I'm gonna have to charge... oh my god, look at that. We've actually broken the trollmen. Okay, we're gonna have the Uruk bodyguard consolidate into these dismounted Serpent Guard. What's going on with these raiders? Are they still in combat? No, those trollmen are broken. Let's move out. Have them protect the general. Let's see, my Morning Guard are also free. Let's build a line. Something like that will do. Okay, my troll catapults have not inspired at all. Let's go for those Serpent Guard. What do we got? We got the Maulers here, trying to flank those Trollmen. Let's build a square right here. The Olaghai are going to run off those Muhad tribesmen as best they can. My archers, on the other hand, are going to try to shoot. Ha! There we go. The Olaghai have chased them off. Let's just keep that pressure on. Where's my general? Here he is. The dismounted Serpent Guard looks like they're beginning to break. Oh, have they been... No, they're firing flaming ammunition. Okay. I'm just not entirely sure what's going on. These dismounted Serpent Guard are about to break. Okay, we got the Raiders. Nice. Okay, so we've actually broken the core of their force. We just now have to get around to deal with these Trollmen and Hashari. Okay, so we're gonna have to deal with... Oh, fuck's sake. Apparently we killed the enemy general. Looks like we are... Oh, Captain Musab is dead. Yep. I think the... Yeah, our allies' catapult, I think, is just causing grievous casualties to us. Oh, yes, look at that. No, my mistake. That's my own fault. Fuck. Oh, I feel bad. Okay, let's grab everything we can and charge into these Serpent Guard right here. These raiders are going to chase off the Trollmen. Where's my second unit? Right here. They're going to absorb that charge. There go the Orc Band. These remaining Uruks are going to flank. Where's my Olaghai? Here they are, chasing off Muhad tribesmen. Okay, we broke everything on the flank. Well, it didn't go perfectly, but we did manage to break a lot of stuff. Now we just got to run it down. What do we got? Half of the army. My Olaghai. Chasing them like the assholes they are. Oh my god. Oh fuck, we have a formed unit of Serpent Guard right here. Let's take him out with the... Oh, there we go. No, my Olaghai broke him. Well, I don't know if we're going to be able to run down any of these men, but we're certainly going to try. Let's grab everything over here. Well, these Orc Raiders are not going to be able to take out those Trollmen. 69, 68, we're taking them out slowly. 59% of the force is gone. Okay, this was not a good fight for us. We lost some very valuable men, Uruks, Olaghai, and we only killed half of this force. Shit. Okay, let's quit. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we lost an equal amount of men. That is not a good look for us. We really need to be killing more Haradrim at this point. We gotta grind them down! Well, at the very least, we can execute everyone. There we go. And look at that. We have... Huh. Well, that's not good. I thought we would have a little bit more movement available than that. So once again, Mogash and Ufluk kind of stuck with their dicks hanging out. I feel bad. Okay, so what can we do? Well, eventually, I suppose Uvatha can help. What I'm feeling right now is that we should go on the defensive until our Nazgul and Númenóreans begin arriving. Or at the very least, we build another army in Eric, Adorn, etc., etc. I think... You know what, we're going to end it here. I'm going to leave the battle with Kelefarn until the beginning of next episode. So we will destroy him, and that will probably be the end of local power for the Arnorians. Yeah, Isengard currently occupies Argond, meaning from North Tharbad, we are going to go to... Looks to me like Stadel would be the next target. And then, of course, Amansul. We don't really have anything in the center here. We've got two forces up in the north, one in the south. Once we capture Stadel, looks like Weather Hills and North Downs are open to retaliate. You know, they could counterattack from there. We've got nothing to defend, unfortunately. Okay, so we've got the two armies marching from the north, two generals, one army. We've got our forces in the south that have to capture Harondor. I wonder... Could we... Well, no, we don't have any movement left. Okay, so in fact, we have 2 battles that need to happen next turn and next episode. So I'm going to end it here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. As always, my name is Incoherence. You guys are fucking awesome, and I will see you all later.